Thanks, Trudy. I've never been embarrassed to be in Australia, and I never will. And I'm proud of the fact that we've just tipped in another $500 million to our Pacific Island neighbour friends. We've found that money. We are those island neighbouring friends' biggest supporter. I also get a little bit annoyed when we have people in those sorts of countries who point the finger at Australia and say we should be shutting down all our resources sector so that they can continue to survive. They will continue to survive. There's no question they will continue to survive, and they'll continue to survive with large aid assistance from Australia. They will continue to survive because many of their workers come here and pick our fruit grown with hard Australian enterprise and endeavour, and we welcome them. We always will. But the fact is we're not going to be hijacked into doing something that is going to shut down an industry that provides tens of thousands of workers' jobs, that provides 2/3 of our energy needs, and that provides $66 billion of exports. And I'm only talking coal, let alone all the other resources sector. And the fact is we went to the election with our policies writ large. We went there to the election and we were re-elected. So we will put our policies in place. And what we won't do is we won't listen to the Bob Browns of the world who go up and say that we should be shutting down our resources sector. What we won't do is we won't say that we should be ashamed of those people who wear high-vis vests and go into mines and dig up the wealth to help our nation, which pays for our public schools, which pays for our public hospitals, and we will be proud of them. And I will always be a proud Australian who will defend those people, who will defend those industries, and we will not be deindustrialising Australia. And one more thing, I don't like when my office gets stormed by climate protesters who then begin videoing my staff. Now, my staff don't get elected. They don't get elected to be the member for Riverina. They work mightily hard for people of all political persuasions, and when 19 people cram into my office today and start videoing my staff, my hard-working staff, that's when I take exception. And that's the group that you encourage, and well done to you. You're entitled to do that, and I encourage you to do it. But don't go into my office, anyone, and start videoing my staff who do not deserve it.